Welcome to the Small Member Squad podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Egg Platinum. We also have Young Left,
What it do? It's your boy.
and we have Brad.
Yo, what up?
Tanner might be joining us, but as of right now, we have no word, so I'm thinking he's probably watching the Super Bowl with family.
That's
Fuck
my
'em.
guess too.
Look, anyone that watches the Super Bowl, cringe.
I agree.
The commercials haven't been good since 2012.
I'll be honest,
True. Back when we were in middle school.
I did see a little bit of this one. This one
Yeah.
has Snoop Dogg and Eminem in it, so it's kind of interesting
Okay.
for
Yeah, but
halftime.
it's just like, I mean, it's just old dudes. It's just like nostalgia. It's like what we did last episode.
Well, it's
That's a fair
because
point.
nothing new is coming out. Let's be real here.
Yeah, and that shit's cringe.
I
I hate
agree.
that shit.
It's so dumb. Just come up with some
Yeah,
new shit.
no, it
Don't remake
is,
all your
dude.
old shit.
I mean, I get it for like every once in a while, but like, damn, dog, for some memorable milestones, not just because. I think too much shit comes back and it's fucked. Not very enjoyable, I'll say that. They just try to force too much shit. It's
I
whack.
absolutely love that Disney came out with like a 20th year anniversary edition, and then like 2 years later, they started remaking all of the movies in live action.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, it do
Like,
really
what
be
the
like
hell?
that. Look, but it's a retelling. It's a whole different story. It could be different.
It
And in
could
But it's
be.
4K.
not. Ah,
Follows
you're
the
paying for the
same
same
exact.
shit, baby.
Yes, sir.
Dude, it's fucked, man. Like, as like, as people, it's over. We've reached the peak.
What?
This is where we start to burn as a civilization.
We
Every
reached that peak
fucking
like 20 years ago.
civilization does it. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Only downhill from here.
It kind of sucks, but it's true. The
Yeah,
only
I
the
mean,
only solution
it
now
is.
is to just leave.
I mean, but leaving isn't really that great of an option because even then, where the fuck do you go?
Yeah.
Yes, I love South America.
Hmm.
Let's go to Brazil.
Haha.
Oh my god.
Nah, we need to
We
go
can
to
go to
need to go to
Brazil.
live on like Planet X or some shit.
Hmm.
Can I go to the moon, Mr. Bezos?
I wish I
Dude,
could take a trip.
Nah, we need to
no,
nuke
when the
Mars.
wasteland comes, I ain't living. I'm gonna be like, or I'll be an NPC. Like, yo, you
Oh,
need
I'll
some
be an
shit?
NPC. Yep,
Yeah,
yes,
that's what I'm
sir.
saying. Yo, everybody needs some shit. I'm
Yes,
just the
sir.
guy. You ain't
Hey,
gonna no. You're fucked up if you kill the NPC. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, then the entire town
That's true.
fucking hates you.
That's what I'm saying, man. So that's the dream. It's like I could just be get to sell bottle caps and shit. Maybe like scrounge a little gear here and there. Good
Yes,
times.
sir.
While the robot
Hmm.
overlords are taking over the government.
I'll do
All hail
service work
China.
for the robot overlords.
Mm,
Oh yes,
Or
yeah.
replace
your
your
arm is
1860 batteries.
malfunctioning. Let me replace it for you. Here you go.
Let me grease up your gears. Russian was really bad.
Dude, that just reminds me. Have you guys ever played Nier Automata?
No.
No.
Okay, it's a really fucking good game. I highly recommend it to everybody. But it's you play as this android chick, right? Or cyborg chick.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're just fucking up these robots for like hours, right? And then you find out that they have emotions and shit, that they can think for themselves, they can feel and everything, and
Yeah.
you have just been mindlessly just fucking them up. It's like a major twist in the fucking story, but like it comes like pretty early, so it's like not that crazy, but like once you hear that, then it kind of feels like bad when you're
And
killing
then you
them later and
continue
shit.
to fuck them
Oh
up.
yeah, you do.
Yes,
Well, you
Yeah.
have
sir.
to because they're corrupted. That's actually
Ah.
helping them. So the more you fuck them up, like there's like good ones that you can talk to and shit. They have a hidden village and shit. And, it's really cool. And then they all die, but you know,
And then they
it
all
is
died.
like that.
That's the way it's
Yeah, that's
supposed to be,
life.
though.
Hey, that's life,
That's how it
man.
would be.
Everybody dies eventually.
Yes, sir.
The question is when and how.
Right now.
Mm. Dude, I hope when I die, I just like it's like I'm reborn at like a bonfire in Dark Souls, like as a hollow one. Is that truly hell? Is that
You
what
just
hell is?
go.
And
Oh my
if it
gosh!
is, which
Imagine hell
level?
is just Dark Souls games. Just you have to fight your way through.
That'd be fucking
Uh,
awesome. I'd love that
That would
shit.
be so fun.
I
Oh,
really hope
dude.
it's not the Prepare to Die edition.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'd do it anyway. Dude, I'm fucking hitting those fat rolls. I love Dark Souls, and I'm very excited for Elden Ring coming out.
Do the same. I've
Like,
been
finishing.
playing Demon Souls on stream, and I just got Sekiro, and I'm so hyped for Elden Ring.
Yes, sir. I beat Sekiro recently. It was a lot of fun. It was like the first time I had played through it. It was pretty good. Um, it's like the Souls games are weird because like if you didn't play 1 and 2, I would never recommend anyone to go play 1 and 2 because they're janky messes. They're just like these dog shit like hitboxes, like oh, just awful pieces of game. But the
But
third one, perfect. Third one's so good. Like
I'm gonna say, I
I
think that's what most people hear about is the third one. They never think about one or two.
oh, the second one's my favorite, but that's because I'm a fucking degenerate. The second one's like everybody's least favorite, but I love that one. It's only because that's like the first one I played and just grind the fuck out of it. I thought it was epic, but I do see that it's bad, but I enjoy it. I just like exploring that world and shit. Like if there was one video game world where I could like be in forever, a Souls like would be the idea.
Just
It would
getting
be
fucked
hell.
up over and over.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Oof,
But then
oof,
at the
oof.
end, all worth it.
Isn't one of them? Isn't I think it's like Demon Souls. The final boss is just some like wimp, like old man. You can
Yeah,
just
but that
beat the
old man
shit
will
out of.
fuck you up.
Probably.
Dude, yeah. I like the final boss of I think it's Dark Souls 1. It's fucking Ornstein and fucking just fucking some other. It's two bosses. And it's this dude with a giant hammer and this chick with a giant ass lance. And you have to fucking fight both of them. It's fucked though. And a
Oh,
very fun
fighting
fight.
two bosses at once is fucking annoying.
That's the yeah.
Yeah. And that's
Oh
only the
my.
first phase. You got two phases with them. They actually
No.
spawn again. Yeah, it's a fun fight. It's
And let me guess, they come back leveled up, stronger too.
yeah, it's a fun one.
Yep.
It's usually how it goes. The in Demon Souls right now, I'm fighting the Man Eater or whatever. His name's something along the lines of that. And
Mhm.
when you get his health to half, another one comes. and I got one killed, and I got another one down to like that much health, and I fucking died.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Hey, there's a fight in Sekiro. Actually, they do this a couple of times. Like once, like halfway through the game, and then once at the end. They'll throw like just a boss rush at you, where you have your lives, and then like just your heals. You can get like a decent amount of heals, but like I only gripped like 5 or whatever, which is like a decent amount. But when you have to fight 3 fucking boss fights back to back, no healing in between, no continuous, it's like, God
Ooh,
damn it.
that is
You're clicking through the
rough.
cutscenes just like, I fucking know what's already happened, motherfucker.
I've
Just like, I
seen this
know it.
boss walk out 16 times already.
Dude, I spent like one boss I spent like an hour on. That motherfucker took it.
I
But
shouldn't
once
say
I
this is
figured it
much.
out, I got it.
I shouldn't say this is much a boss, but if anyone has played the last episode or ending for San Andreas, you'll know how much that sucks to try to beat.
Wait, are you talking about the train?
Yeah,
I didn't think that was that hard, but it
I
is
didn't think
annoying,
it was too
straight up.
bad.
It
it's
is
lengthy and
annoying.
No.
yeah.
Oh, I just beat Red Dead 2, and the final person you go up to the end of this hill, and
I
he
heard
you
about that.
literally can't kill him, but you can just load him full of lead. Like I hit him with 2 sticks of dynamite, a Molotov, and I shot him in the head 6 times with a bolt action rifle.
Hell yeah.
And still live to tell the tale.
Yep. And then there was another like slow motion, like quick draw thing where I shot him another 6 times. It was
Hell yeah.
fucking insane.
I kind of hate shit like that, but also there's not very many games that can get away with like the whole your choices fucking matter shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only game that I can really think of offhand that did really well with that, Detroit Became Human. Because
Mm-hmm.
all your choices actually mattered in that fucking game.
Yeah,
There were so many branching off paths
they
and
did
shit.
so many branching off endings. Like there's 3 different characters that you can play, and at any given point, any one of them can just end their story. So
Oh,
that
that's cool.
which affects
Hmm.
the other 2 stories.
There's only 2 games I've played so far that have had different various endings. That's Bioshock Infinite, um,
Yeah.
and then Metro Last Light Redux.
Oh yeah.
Last
Last
Light
Light
Redux is at
Mayhem.
least 2 different types from what I've played through. I think there's a third one.
Yeah, there is. But great
It's just
series.
use.
Yeah. It's like weird. People like, dude. So I don't know if you guys have been playing Dying Light 2 at all,
Nope.
but like the
I can't.
story is the worst thing I think I've ever fucking seen in a AAA game, because it's like balls to the wall insane. Like
Good way or
I
bad way?
in a fucking terrible way, like in a not like fun way at all.
Hell
And like
yeah. Who needs
the,
story? Fuck it.
no, Austin. It's not that they don't give you story, it's that there's too much of it, and a lot of it
Oh,
is fucking absurd. So, like, oh my god, the fucking final boss fight. I'll just fucking spoil it. This game fucking sucks. I wouldn't recommend it for most people. The gameplay is pretty fun, but the story is fucking shit. Is
hmm.
you're fighting the Doctor Waltz or whatever, and he has your sister, and he's screaming, "I'm your father," or some shit, and then he fucking runs away, and just he can't fucking fight him, or he can't do any damage to him. He does that 5 fucking times in the fight.
Oh my god.
5 times where he runs away and shit, and where you can't deal anything.
This
And
motherfucker.
then you say you save your sister, right? and then there's these fucking nukes that are gonna go off to blow up the fucking planet. If these nukes go off, that means your fucking sister can live. Like, oxygen is killing her. I should mention that. So if these nukes go off, then she can live, but you can stop them or whatever, and then she'll die. That's basically like the two ending choices you have.
Do you
I
save
stopped the endings,
everyone or do
but
you?
you don't even get to see the ending because you just get text. You just get a fucking text wall of the important shit that
What?
happened. Not even a cutscene or anything.
What?
You get fucking text.
That is
That's
terrible.
horrible.
Oh my, I
That's
was so pissed, dude. It's so fucking
Oh,
frustrating to fucking beat a game and then have a dog shit ending. Like, I don't fucking understand how AAA developers even do this shit at this point.
I
what?
think it's just called being a fucking troll. What happened?
No, I'm curious what the reviews of the game are like.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, not great. I can tell you that. Oh, I remember what I was gonna talk about. I was gonna talk about how I hate Pokemon Legends of Arceus.
Oh yeah, I haven't
oh,
started
Oh,
it yet.
I haven't either.
yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but I mean, if you have it, fucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
But from like everything that I've seen, it just looks so fucking barren. Like you're just
Yeah.
like walking around and shit, and
Oh
like the
my
Pokemon will
gosh,
just
like the
fucking appear out of
foliage,
nowhere and
the
shit.
draw
Yeah,
distance on the Switch is terrible.
it's
Nintendo,
awful, dude.
Nintendo, dude, imagine what Nintendo would be
It's
able to
not even
do
Nintendo.
if they came out
No.
with
Oh,
like a big old, like big boy system, like
no.
a
Well, I mean,
actual.
yeah, they could do
They
more,
tried
like,
to
but they don't
follow the.
want to. They want to be the family console. No, what's
Mm-hmm.
fucked up is what Game Freak does to Pokemon games and still
What's that?
gets away with. Huh? They just get to release this fucking dog shit. They
Mm-hmm.
release the same fucking game sit for $60 each year, add nothing new, and they're like, "Hey,
And
give
people
us
still
money,
buy it
give us money." Yeah, because fucking Game Freak's the only one that can do anything with
with
Nintendo?
Pokemon
Pokemon.
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, it's stupid. Someone needs to fucking just take that shit away, or Nintendo in general, and actually get a team behind that and do
Or
something with it.
yeah,
I'm
smack
tired
them
of
couldn't.
up.
Pokemon being the
Tell them to
same
do some
shit.
shit.
It's fucked, dude. It's so cringe. I don't enjoy that shit. But I've heard it's okay. Like if you like the game, or if you like modern Pokemon and shit. I don't. But if you do, hey, fuck it. That's your thing. We can agree to disagree. You're just wrong.
You're just wrong. We can agree to disagree, but fuck you.
But my opinion, right. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been up to. Just hating on Pokemon, grinding Lost Ark.
I've just
Been dope.
been dying in Demon Souls.
I've kind of just been. I don't know. I've been messing around with my mini PC again. I got Blade and Sorcery, and I just been modding it a bit. It's been a lot of fun.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Blade and Sorcery with mods is fun.
The Outer Rim is definitely the best one to go with. Still, there's a few other ones I want to do, but
Hell yeah.
it's just nice.
Dude, can we talk? Do you guys see who got involved with NFTs? Fucking
No.
Tony Hawk.
Oh,
Tony Hawk created an NFT.
I fucking
Dude,
hate NFTs.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Tony
that's so
Hawk was
weird.
also just the nice one. He was the golden boy. He created
Oh,
these
not
fun
anymore. Fuck
games.
him.
Yeah, not anymore. Now he's this boomer creating NFTs, which are just a pyramid scheme. If you fucking own NFTs or enjoy them, hey,
Create them.
you know what? Hey, fuck you, dumbass. Hey, were you gonna go? You gonna go suck these nuts on the blockchain? Fuck you. NFT pussies Bored Ape my ass. That shit's so fucking cringe, man.
We don't
And
live
like
in
it's
a
being pushed
universe.
everywhere.
We don't live in a society where the electronic stuff that you own actually holds any value in everyday life.
Dude, also, you know what's something funny I
I've
heard about NFTs and
Metaverse
shit?
Metaverse
Uh
actually dropped a shit ton of money too.
Yeah,
oh
but
yeah.
who actually uses the metaverse?
Well, nobody yet. It's not like
Nobody, yeah.
fully out.
Oh, that's right. It's not out.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Also, it's gonna be weird to see what they can do with like how are they gonna get people to transfer from Facebook to the metaverse? Because that's like VR headsets, yeah, they're pretty cheap now. Like you can get a fucking Quest 2 for around like $350 or some shit at the
Oh, they're
cheapest
even
model.
250.
I mean, yeah. Oh, probably, yeah. But like whose grandma is gonna fucking do that? Go be on Meta. Oh, you gonna go play some Val, Grandma? Come on, let's fucking go.
That's the other thing too. Oculus dropped the Facebook thing too.
Hmm.
Like you don't need this Forcebook's not forced anymore.
Oh, but it's
Yeah,
going to.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen with it, or like how the integration's gonna switch.
Yeah.
But do you think they'll do a paid subscription? If you just pay the
No.
certain amount, you get a fucking VR headset.
No, there's no
So,
way that.
No, dude.
Oh my gosh, imagine being the person that has to like receive the helmets after they've been used and returned.
yeah.
Mm. Oh, those are
Oh.
some horror stories, dude.
That'd be
Oh.
fucking epic. Now that's a job. Oh, but a
That's a
thing I
TV series on Netflix.
true. A thing I heard about NFTs that I thought was funny was there's a way to like it's just a hyperlink. Like that's all you get when you fucking actually pay for the NFT. You're paying for the link to it.
Yep.
And so you can there's a way to put fucking viruses and shit into people's fucking portfolios and shit. Like
Oh
just
no.
malicious shit to take all their
Don't,
fucking
yo,
crypto if they click
yo,
it.
don't go over to Zach's house. You'll get a virus.
Man, no, I'm just saying I know that this exists and it takes all if they were to click on it in their here's the fucked up thing about it. They can't get rid of it.
Ooh.
There's nothing in the fucking blockchain to like hide it or anything, so it just fucking sits there and they have to fucking hope that they never click on it. So, oh, and it takes all their crypto if they were and takes everything from their fucking shit. It's fucking absurd. It's like this is what you
Oh, hell
get,
yeah.
fuckers. This is what you deserve.
Bro.
It's wild though that can fucking be done. Like, I love the internet. That shit's wild.
I love scamming people.
Dude, it's always been a thing. If you weren't scammed on RuneScape back in the day for armor trimming, you don't understand, dude. It changed
No.
the man. Trust me, I'm a changed man being on RuneScape back in the day.
That's
For
another
me,
thing
it
that happened
wasn't
recently.
RuneScape, but it definitely happened.
Oh, was it fucking Modern Warfare 2 hacked lobbies?
No, it was
Mm.
Minecraft.
Even funnier.
Oh god. Yeah, I can see that one happening.
Either that or like Total Miner Forge or some shit.
Great games. Only
It's
the best
not a good.
game.
It's not good anymore. Like,
Hey,
have
don't
you
say
played it?
that.
They had a big old
No.
update that completely changed it.
No.
Really?
Yeah, you think I fucking played Total Miner Forge since I like got an Xbox One? That was a 360 arcade game. I forgot
Yeah.
about the arcade as after the Xbox One.
There was like a They like did a like it was such a big update that
Remaster.
they changed the name of it.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Dude, one of those games got Keemstar really rich.
Hmm.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Nah, so he he was like part of this big YouTube group, and he got like a fuck ton of money from that. But like Xbox was like perma banning his Xboxes every time he would buy them, so he would buy one, fucking get it banned within like the hour or whatever, return it to the GameStop that he bought it for another one. And it was so fucked. But some like Minecraft competitor that came out for the 360 hit him up and was like, "Hey, if you fucking like send money into this, I'll give you like fucking like half of it." And it like popped off way better than fucking expected. So he just profited way hard.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, "Damn. What a fucking crazy concept." I'm like, I contributed to that because I played those shitty games on the 360.
Dude, the
Castle
Xbox
Miners,
360
dude.
arcade system was
It
actually
was
That
like
could do a lot of
awesome.
fucking
things.
cool as hell.
It was fucking great. It had like a lot of fucking banger games on there.
Real Steel.
There's
Dude, a personal favorite of mine. It's been re-released now on PC, but Scott Pilgrim versus the World. That is one of the best beat 'em ups I've ever fucking played in my life.
speaking
And
of
also a
Microsoft,
really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Austin probably
I've
loves that movie. One
I've
of his
seen I've
favorites.
seen I've only seen parts of it.
You've never
really?
seen the full thing? Alright,
No.
we're watching that at some point
Yeah,
because
that's the
that's one
thing.
of
As
my
soon as we
favorite
get done,
movies. I
yeah.
love Scott
Like
Pilgrim.
we put it up on the TVs at work.
That's the movie's an actual fucking classic. Michael Cera, unironically, one of the best actors of all time. He's been in some of my favorite movies. Juno, you guys ever watch that?
Yep.
You fuck with Juno, Brad? Yo,
Yeah, I've
that's one of
watched
my
that one, dude.
favorite movies. I love that movie. That's
It's
such a
been a
weird
minute
movie
since
to
I've
like.
seen that though.
Yeah, that's such a weird movie to bring up in topic because it's not something like.
Wait, who are you
It's a
saying?
weird one.
Which
It's
person?
yeah,
Juno. Oh, Michael Cera. He's
yeah.
Oh.
an actor. He is in the movie called Juno. Also in a bunch of other shit.
It
Uh,
also feels like an
Super
80s vibe
bad.
too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it has a weird vibe to it. That Midwestern vibe to it.
He was in Sausage Party.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I can
Dude,
see that. Him
I
and
tell
Jonah
you
Hill
guys,
be a good
I
killer
saw that
combo.
movie fucking opening weekend. I was high as shit with my cousin. The theater
Wouldn't
was
surprise me.
packed too. It was weird.
Oh, the ending is so good.
Dude, the ending was the weirdest part. I was dying laughing though because I was just stoned out of my mind. Like, yo, I'm like, there's no way this is a real movie right now. And then like, I went back and rewatched it. That movie fucking sucks.
It's such a bad movie from a story standpoint.
Yeah, it's actually dog shit. Like, how do you get all these big names and you fuck it up that bad? It's absolutely
Feels like,
crazy.
hmm.
Hmm. Oh, but a question that was asked to me recently, and I'll ask you guys. I'll extend it. Speaking of movies, uh, what's your guys' favorite shitty comedy from the early 2000s? I'll say mine. Mine's Biodome. Biodome is one of the fucking worst movies you could ever fucking imagine.
Let me look up.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
It's been a while.
Okay, I'll explain Biodome for anyone that doesn't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what this movie is. It's about two guys, both stoners, fucking idiots, and they get locked in this fucking scientific bubble, and they have to fucking try to fix shit. It's really bad and fucking not funny at all. But I would 100% recommend watching either stoned or drunk, because then great time, very good time.
Ooh,
But yeah,
Dodgeball was one that
oh,
came up.
Dodgeball.
The
I think
True Underdog
Dodgeball's a
story.
shitty movie.
I like
I
it.
don't know if I'd say that.
Okay. Yeah,
'Cause
no,
there was
Dodgeball's a
really good
good
parts in
movie
that.
though. I love Dodgeball. Iconic movie.
Shitty movie though.
Wedding Crashers.
Um,
I say that. That movie fucking sucks. Vince
I can
Vaughn, Owen Wilson.
I can attest. Yeah.
Oh, dude. If you guys fucking don't know, it's chill. But like, that's one of my favorite like movies to watch. It's like shit like that. Around that era, like the first Spider-Man, so goddamn
mhm.
iconic. Only
Toby
some of the
Maguire.
best lines.
Was that? I don't think I've heard
Pizza
of this
time.
movie.
Pizza time. I love
No.
I love the
You're
second
late.
Johnny
movie.
Jr.
The second movie at the end of the montage, the freeze frame. I'll mention it every single time that we talk about Spider-Man, but go
It
back
is
and
really
and
good,
look it
yeah.
up. There's a montage where they play the song oh, what was it? Whoa, man, I
Is it
can't remember what the
Staying
name of the
Alive?
song. No, it's not Staying Alive. You're thinking of the third movie.
Yeah, I hate that scene.
It's some like
Scene scarred me.
sunshine happy song. I can't remember what the name of it is off the top of my
Oh,
head.
yeah.
But towards the end of it, they had to do something to extend the clip so it ended at the end of the song. So they just froze it for a second and then resumed it and then faded out to black. It,
Hmm.
it's
Yeah,
so
do be
dumb.
like that. Hey, movie magic.
They, uh,
Yeah, it's
I,
weird. At least Marvel's come a long way, huh? You
yep.
guys
Marvel's
excited for
come
Moon
crazy.
Knight?
Hmm?
You guys know about Moon Knight?
No, I
Mm-mm.
don't.
Oh. So I'm the comic book nerd here, huh?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Okay, so Moon Knight, he's just this fucking like Mothman guy. Fucking yeah, it's like the best way to describe him. He's really fucking strong and shit, but he's getting his own TV show, which I'll never watch because fuck watching Marvel TV shows. There's too much
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
agree.
I don't need to fucking know all the fucking lore. I need to know what I want to know. And that's it. I don't give a fuck about it. I'll go see the Marvel movies I think I'll enjoy.
Ready for
I
the
don't want to
X-Men to be in the MCU?
really hope not.
That'll be weird.
No, they are going to. Disney acquired the rights to them.
Yeah, they did. But we don't know if like they have plans to like fucking keep them separate or not. I mean,
There's
ideally
no
it would
way
make
they're
sense
going
to
to.
fucking I mean, ideally it would make sense, but it wouldn't make sense chronologically because where the fuck have the mutants been for all these fucking years then? When all the fucking shit's been going down, what have they been doing? Huh? What have
Oh,
the
gosh.
fucking mutants been fucking doing?
They've been hiding. Nah.
That's
Um
bullshit.
yeah, it would be hard to bring him in at this point because like a lot of like Wolverine's upbringing ties in with like the Great Wars
Yeah,
throughout the years.
it wouldn't make sense. He would have fucking had to have come around the same time as like Captain America. They would have fucking at some time they fucking met.
Yeah, the only
But they
way that it would
didn't.
make sense is if they had him come over from like another dimension or something.
which is what they could do with the Doctor Strange movie coming out here soon.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited about that one. Have you heard? That one's a horror movie one? That
Hmm?
shit should be fucking good.
They actually made a horror movie?
Yeah, the second Doctor Strange one is, yeah.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Because he
Multiverse of
explores,
Madness.
yeah, he explores the fucking deep, fucking dark shit. It's crazy. I've read the comics for it, but it gets fucking deep. I'm excited to see what they do with it and if they fucking follow it pretty well, but it should be fucking good.
Yes, sir.
I'm just excited for Blade to come back once like Dr. Morpheus gets in. I only want to go see that movie just for the end credit scene. It'll probably be shit, but I just want to see Blade show up. Just that one thing. That 1 second. I want it.
I refuse to stay at the movie theater after the movie, like to
I
watch the
will.
credits.
No,
I will.
fuck that. I'm not gonna go look it up online. I'm already there. I'm fucking watching it. I'll
Yeah, you already
sit
paid
there.
for it. You might as well do that. You can watch everything.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying. I'll
not
whip out my
Yeah.
whipped.
phone.
I'm not whipped enough to sit and watch 3 minutes worth of text scrolling
Whipped.
for
Dog, you don't watch 3 minutes.
10
You just
minutes of
grab your phone out. You just fucking scroll on your phone. You just fucking look at social media. And then when it comes on, you're like, damn, that's crazy. All right, we can leave now.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I ain't fucking sitting there reading the names like, wow, really?
And they're not going
James
to care if you
Gunn.
videotape it.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
plus they're not going to care
true.
if you videotape it too, because it's just people that's already in the movie. Doesn't matter.
Dude, I remember when I went and saw Star Wars Episode 8 like a day early. As we were walking into like the theater or whatever, the fucking, the person was like, all right, make sure you're not recording or anything. I'm like, damn, I was gonna go sell this online after. I was about to just record the whole thing, post it on Facebook, just fucking let it rip, dog.
All right, have at her.
I always loved the dudes in school that would just fucking spoil movies.
Hey,
Han
I want to
Solo
punch him.
dies.
Yes. Yes, sir. Goddamn comedy gold. That's all I'm gonna say right there. Dude,
I
one
still
of
remember there was someone who had their Xbox name Han Solo dies.
one
Oh
of my
my
favorite
god.
Xbox gamer tags I ever saw. Do you remember when the Xbox Ones came with Kinects?
Yep.
Xbox turn off was one of my favorite fucking gamer tags.
Yeah.
It was goddamn comedy gold.
Hey,
It's
yo, help me. This guy has me stuck in corner. Who has you stuck in a corner? Xbox, turn off. No, 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 no.
oh dude, literal comedy gold. And like for a short time when the fucking Xbox was such a piece of shit console. That was when they were trying to sell it as a TV. They were like, dude, do you remember when they first announced the Xbox One? They didn't
Mhm.
mention shit about the games or anything. It
Yeah,
was
Care
literally
about the
how you
it
could
was
DVR.
fucking watch fucking
a
TV
home
from your fucking
entertainment,
console.
home entertainment center.
Oh man.
Oh, didn't that fucking work out, huh? Almost sank the
Remember,
company.
don't you
God
like how
damn.
the Xbox One S just doesn't even have a port for that Connect at all?
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to buy a separate adapter.
Imagine wanting to fucking use a Kinect on your fucking Xbox Series X. That would be. I don't know why you would, but you have dreams,
Literally,
man.
the only reason why I could think that you would want it is to, like, as you're walking in your room saying Xbox turn on. That's the only reason why I think you would want it.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
but I know for a fact that now you can just link it with your Google Assistant or Amazon
Yep.
Assistant and
Yep.
turn it on that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shit's so fucking nice. I'll be honest. It is fucking straight up sick.
Mm-hmm.
But not as sick as our sponsors. Shout out to
Ooh.
Raise Energy and Anchor. Thank you guys. You can use code SMALLMEMBER for 15% off at Raise Energy. Very
Anchor,
pog.
yeah, I would say you can get 15% off, but you can get
Yeah, but it's
100%
free.
off because it's free.
Oh my god,
Oh.
100% off just like my pants right now. I'm only wearing the sweatshirt. I'm actually completely naked on the bottom half.
Oh, damn.
It's too cold for me to do
Ooh.
that.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, my
I've also
balls
got my
are
sweat top.
inside of my asshole right now, keeping warm.
That's the only way that they would be warm. We live in Wisconsin.
Goddamn right. Dude, I woke up last night and like I have a space heater in my room, right? And
Mhm.
it's like across my room. I woke
Yep.
up, it's just fucking freezing. Like just
Yep.
fucking my blanket top and shit. I'm
Bro.
like, dude,
I
I hate this. So I
that's
get it
why
drag it over
Oh,
to me.
fuck.
I
I
cry about it.
I dropped it.
What'd you drop? Did you drop
You
soap?
My
dropped
fan
Apple?
my fan has a
Oh,
little remote.
Nah,
mine
hell
does
yeah.
too.
Yeah, mine's not that fancy, but I could just like my thing is I could just drag it over to my bed before I go to sleep, but that's a little bit too much work. I don't care about doing that. Like I also sometimes don't care. You guys like particular sleepers, like if it's too cold you can't sleep?
No, if it's too warm for me, I can't sleep. But
If it's
yeah,
too
I see what
warm,
you mean.
I have a hard time sleeping.
Really, my shit's kind of opposite.
Really.
Yeah, a bit. Like, I can sleep in the fucking heat, dude. That shit's fucking awesome. I love it.
Mm.
Like, camping and shit, I loved camping. Just like out in the tent, just humid as fuck. Love that.
Nah.
I couldn't do
I
that.
mean, I don't really have a problem with it, I guess. The only time that I really do it is when I'm camping. I don't really have a problem falling asleep.
That's
And
fair.
dude, you trying to go camping? The small member squad boys go camping?
Yeah, sure.
So we have to
Let's
survive
go
in the woods.
tomorrow.
Hey, whoa.
Tomorrow.
I gotta work
I did
after.
too.
I gotta
Alright.
work as well.
Yeah, but after. We can just go live out in the woods, eat some mushrooms. We'll become forest people.
We are forest
Be a
people.
great time.
We go like
Become one
or
with
what was that?
nature.
Who was that famous like poet or story writer that was like Edgar Allan Wright that like went off and lived in the woods for like months?
Probably him.
Probably, dude. And whenever anybody talks about poets or whatever, all I can ever think about is Edgar Allan Poe and
True.
how I hated reading poems in fucking English classes and teachers being all like, "So, what do you think he meant when he was talking about the red door?" I'm like, I don't know, maybe the door was just fucking red, man. Why do we gotta
It
fucking think
was
about this
it was
shit?
a door that was painted red.
That's what I'm
No
saying. I'm
rhyme,
like,
no
who the
reason.
fuck gives a fuck?
It's
It
just
abs-
red.
And that's what they focus on teaching you in school. Isn't that what's fucked up?
Yeah, instead of teaching
That's
you
what's
actual
important.
useful everyday things like how to count your money when doing transactions.
Yeah.
That's what they had for me in high school.
No?
They did for me.
Oh, okay.
I know they
Yeah.
didn't for you guys, but they
I
definitely did
I
for
had
me.
a class that taught actually I had two different classes that taught how to use checkbooks.
Oh, I also had a class like that. I learned that I like to do my taxes and shit from that class,
Yeah.
and then also I would do fucking I would scroll through memes in that class because I would do all because that teacher was one of the ones that would give time in class to do all the homework, so I'd crank it out and I'd just be sitting there with my shit
Oh,
done,
that's the
just
best
going
time.
through iFunny.
I love
Yeah, it was
I love
great
teachers
times.
to do that.
Dude, that's what I was saying. She was one of my favorites. She also liked us because I was a hockey player and her son also played hockey, so I got that special
That makes
treatment as well. The
one of
perks of playing sports. Hmm.
mine my English teacher. Um, she was really interested in like in the Greeks between
Hmm.
gods, goddesses, and all other things. That I think was actually the more fun part of my English classes.
Damn, I wish I had a teacher like that. All my English teachers sucked. All of ours at our school were probably the fuck, just dog shit. I will
Hmm.
say it. I failed like or no, sorry, it was two English classes. No, it probably was three because I had to take an extra one my senior year in like my schooling. But that's also because I did nothing and the English teachers actually hated me. I was a degen, I'll admit it. But shit, dude, just let a brother pass. Come on. That's
Hey,
all.
what was it? I think I only failed my English class once.
Hey, impressive.
I tried.
Yeah.
It did not work.
Hmm. Good times failing.
Live and
I'm
learn.
just kidding. I wouldn't recommend it.
No, not
Fucking
for the faint of
hater.
heart. Not
But
fun.
yeah, it's not Pog. Well, nah. I had to think about that.
Were you about to say, well,
Yeah, I
actually,
was thinking about it, and I was like,
no.
well, I had to sit out like my fucking like my almost like my sophomore year of fucking hockey because I failed my fucking English class. Which was bullshit because I aced the final and then I fucking I aced the final, but I didn't have two pieces of the chapters of like to kill a
Hmm.
mockingbird in, and that was apparently required
Ooh.
shit. And so she just
Oh,
failed me on that. I'm like, damn,
you
man, that's crazy.
know something that's kind of wild is that
Uh-huh.
To Kill a Mockingbird went from being
Mhm.
a required book to read to some schools banning it.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's wild that we read a controversial book. Dude, the day when somebody had to read the word. Did you have someone say it in your class? Because I know
I
for a
don't
fact I had
remember.
someone that say it in my class. I remember that shit.
Dude, if it came to me, I would have said it. 100% I would have said it.
Go on.
It's
Oh,
quoting from
you're
a
a
book.
brave man. You're a brave man, Austin. Yeah, I don't know if I would have. Actually, I probably would have at that point.
I
I
wouldn't
feel like I would have.
I wouldn't have said it with any confidence, but I would have
Oh
said it.
yeah, 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 yeah. At that point, I wouldn't have said it with any confidence, but I would have definitely just said it. At this point, I'm a changed man. I'm a different person.
Yep.
But high school me was on that degen shit, so I probably would have done it. But I definitely remember in my class someone saying it. I'm like, damn, he took it. He took the bullet. What a champ. Ah, good times. Almost as good as when the class or was that like 2 years above us just
Imagine.
destroyed our school?
Yeah,
Good times
it was
also.
2 years above us.
Very
Actually
pog time.
destroyed our school. Um, Imagine being in a school that just has all African American students and except for one white
Oh,
guy, and being the
And
one
he had to be
and
the
reading that one section. What do you do?
I wouldn't say it.
that one either.
I'm fucking nah, dog. Even if the fucking teacher's like, "You're gonna fail this class," I'm gonna hold you back if you don't fucking say it right now. It's just a word, man. Just say it. What's
Just
wrong,
say
buddy?
it.
That is fucking wild. I mean, there's probably scenarios in which that shit's happened, or at least like closer to it. But like
Yeah.
we've had the luxury of growing up in a smaller town.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Yeah. I hate that shit. Or I fuck, I don't know what I was trying to say. But anyway, yes, fuck. You guys, dude, what was your guys' favorite books? Did you guys read a lot in middle school at all?
No.
Heck, even high school. Middle school
I
not
read
as
a lot
much.
in high school. I didn't read too much in high school, but middle school is my shit. Do you guys ever read the Warriors books? They're like
Yes.
about cats or
I
whatever.
did
They
actually.
had like factions and shit and little wars and shit, all
So
conflicts. I loved those books.
so I had my at one point I think it was like 7th grade. I had my teacher come up and be like, Austin, you're not reading challenging enough books. You're reading Goosebumps. You need to challenge
Oh,
yourself some.
Dude, but those were good reads.
They
Why
were
were they
they
taking
so
that
were.
they were
away
so
from you?
fun. They were so fun.
Yeah.
So so then I was like, okay, and I just went through and I picked out the Warriors books. I started reading those.
Those are so good. In 6th grade, so you know how like you're like it's like new experience middle school and shit. That's how like my group, I had like a group of 4 dudes, and like that's how we bonded. We all liked the Warriors books, and so like we all just fucking we talk about that and shit. Great times, I will say. I
About you, Brad.
Um, there's one series of books I always read, and I can't remember the freaking name of them to save my life either. Basically, it'll short it down to like this teenage spy type of deal where he was just like straight up badass.
Oh hell yeah, that's fucking hard. That
Like
reminds me of
honestly,
the Hardy twins. I only read those books because of the covers.
There was
The covers are so cool.
I don't remember what book series or like what it was, but it was like a Star Wars spin-off series that I read. Um
Nice. The Star Wars books are really fucking good. I read those like I had a lot of them growing up, and so like I read them like pretty young. Those books are fucking banging.
You know something else that I would do because I just never really could find a book that would really interest me. I would read a book until like the due date is up, and then I would just swap it out and take a different book. It's like, nah, I'm not gonna redo it. Fuck that.
Yeah, what a monster. I yeah. Wait, would you even finish the book?
No.
oh come on now.
I say,
I hate
fuck
you.
it. Get
You
out
are
of
my
here.
least favorite person in the world because I loved reading as a child. Like, dude, that was my shit. And now, there's no way I would do that shit now. But like, oh, dude, that shit was so good. Like Percy Jackson books, the Harry Potter books, all bangers. I read the Twilight books as well, but
Yeah,
only from the 3rd one on.
I
I
read.
skipped the first 2.
I read all of them.
You read No, in middle school, you read all the fucking
Yeah,
Oh
Twilight
all of
boy.
books?
them.
Oh, how come I didn't know that? That's awesome.
It was like after I read all of the Warriors books that our school had, and I had to find
Hell
a
yeah.
different book, and I was like, well, whatever, I'll just read Twilight.
That's what
It's
I
what
said too.
I was like, it's what's it's right here. I'll just read it, whatever.
Dude, a personal favorite thing that I would do as well. If like, dude, do you remember when the Scholastic book fairs would come?
One of
I
Yep.
those.
never had money for that shit. But boy, did I love looking at that shit. I would never get anything. But do you guys ever have any good memories with that? You guys ever pick anything up?
I I mean, not really. I mean, one time I got one of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books.
Hell yeah,
Oh
great. Dude, I
Yeah.
boy.
read those books fucking I loved them.
I used to do the Magic Treehouse ones too. That was pretty good back in the day.
Hell yeah, dude.
I just realized the
Oh,
name of that book now too. It's Stormbreaker.
okay, fuck yeah. It does sound actually pretty fucking cool, I'll be honest. I loved books. Ever since I heard I had a higher IQ for reading in like 5th grade, it was all downhill from my life at that point.
uh, yeah,
Once I
no,
was told I had a higher IQ for reading, dude, it was over.
I
Yes.
I have below average reading. I feel I
Hey, that's
fucking
no
hate it.
problem.
I'm a bit below. I'll say that. I'll admit that.
That's chill. Like, I think that's why, like, someone like me is why, like, I like subbed anime more than dubbed. Because I can fucking, like, actually read this shit and then fucking pay attention to everything that's already happening up there. And, like, I get that's not easy for most people, because, like, yeah, that shit do be going by kind of fast. And there's also a lot
Yeah.
of whack things, too. Like, whenever they're pronouncing someone's name, it will fucking throw up their fucking last name, or like it'll throw up their first name first and then the last name, but they'll pronounce it backwards. So it's fucking weird that you read it the fucking right way, but
So
it's fucking said
it
the
throws
other
your
way.
brain off.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
it's
it's so
fucking
weird.
confusing. Yeah, it is a bit fucking weird, but like once you get used to it and shit, then it's
There's
banging.
also when you watch it too, there's like differences. You can tell the tones too. Like for
Oh,
example, like
there's
the
big
most biggest one
differences,
is
yeah.
like people know is like the Madara scene where he drops a giant meteor on top of the entire world basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like one's like me, the other one's just like full on drama.
Mm-hmm. It's wild, like how like you can convey so much with your voice and shit. I think that's why I prefer like the OG shit. I don't know. It's just wild to me. But both do the job in certain animes, so you can't
That's
complain. That's
true.
all I'm gonna say.
There
There are some good dubs.
I love it when because I watch with subtitles on, and I watch dubbed with subtitles on,
I
and
hate you even more.
What the hell, dude? That's just so weird. That's just
I
extra
know people.
effort.
I know people like that, so it's
it's
all
terrible.
good.
It's terrible because the subtitles like half the time don't even match what the voice actors are saying. It's
Yup,
so bad.
dude. It's because depending on what platform you're watching it on, it's either like modified, like with like shit like Evangelion on Netflix. There's straight up
Ooh.
scenes that are like switched up from like what they originally said in the original dub and like the Netflix dub and shit. It's wild. It's like it's fucked for anyone that watches like dubbed and actually wants to know what's happening. I feel bad for you guys.
There was actually like one part in Naruto too, and it shows like the differences between the manga and the anime too, where it basically just makes you look entirely useless.
Oh yeah. That's dude. Don't even get me started with mangas. Now
There's
that's where it's a whole different fucking beast.
well, and that carries over regardless too, because even books and regular movies will do the same thing too. They'll only show a portion of the whole book.
Yeah, true. Oh, dude, that's you know what's one of the worst examples for that? Fucking the Aragorn movie.
Wait, you talking about the Drake? Is that the Dragon one?
Yeah, the dragon,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie fucking sucked. While the book was absolutely fucking awesome. And
I
the second Percy Jackson movie. That could have been one of the fucking best movies, but they fucked it up so bad.
As most people typically do.
Yeah, they dropped the bag on that one. But yeah,
imagine
damn it.
imagine being the director on a movie for based on a book that you haven't read.
Dude, I couldn't imagine.
Oh,
You're like, just fucking tell me what
oh,
happened. Have someone read it for you because you don't want to fucking read it.
Yeah, you have like someone there that gives you like spark notes.
Mm-hmm. I fucking wouldn't doubt that's what happened. It would make the most sense.
oh god, I hate that I can see it now too.
Yeah, dude, it's
It's
fucked
just
up.
fucked.
It is, but what can you do? It's with the world we live in.
You could spend more time actually reading the source material.
You could cry about it. You know, you didn't think about that.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not making the movie.
Okay. All right. Now, Austin, let's say you had a fucking create a fucking movie for a book you've never read. What are you doing?
What do you mean? Like, what am I doing?
Are you actually reading the book or fucking paying someone to fucking tell you what this shit's and what's the important shit?
Um, I'd probably pay someone to do it.
Mm.
Either that, either that, or I would do what I did for my exams in college. I would just
Pay
like
for those as well, allegedly.
I
I'm just
would
kidding. That's not
no,
true.
no, I
Allegedly.
go and I find the PDFs of the college textbooks. Um, so what I did for my college book is I
He
looked
doesn't
it
do
up.
that. He did that allegedly. He didn't actually do
yes,
that allegedly.
it's a rumor.
Yeah.
The rumor, it's not
We
true.
just don't want to spread rumors that put you in a bad light, Austin, you know? Allegedly. Like, if someone were to fucking be like, they can find these files. Like, it's not hard. People could just, they can find them. Allegedly. Now, continue.
I forgot what I was saying.
Allegedly.
Oh yeah, I would use my so I signed up for Audible and it kept charging me and I just kept on building up the credits. So I just got the book on Audible and then I listened to it at 2 times speed.
My god,
That's fucking awful.
I
bro.
literally like the night before my exam, I stayed up until like 2:30 a.m. listening to the audiobook on 2 times speed.
Feel like I'd kill myself at that point. Because I know nothing I'm listening to at that point is gonna stick.
I
It's
fucking
like it's
passed. I fucking passed. My grade for that class
of course.
depended on the exam, and I
Damn.
fucking passed it.
Hell yeah. I've never done that shit. Like
No,
people
you haven't.
always said in like high school and shit, they were like, "God, dude, I was up till like 4 a.m. like studying and shit." I was like, "Yo, I was up till like 6 gaming, dog. What the fuck?" Yo, that's some weak shit, dog. Fuck out of here.
It's so
I
much
never
easier
got
to
that
stay
shit.
up gaming though.
It
Dude, that's
is.
what I'm saying, dude. Just the hours went by. Oh,
Mm.
dude, I remember, dude, do you guys ever have the NPC sneak food quest where you have to fucking like
Oh
go
yeah.
on your kitchen? But like the funny thing with my old house was the kitchen was like right down the hall from me. But also further down the same hall was my parents' room. So
Yes,
like
sir.
I had whenever I would open up the cupboards and shit, these motherfuckers were loud as fuck. It's like I, yeah,
Oh shit.
I learned also that my microwave was quiet enough so I could like I'd be microwaving frozen burritos at like 4 a.m. and shit, grabbing like
Microwave.
Mountain
Actually,
Dews.
a lot of microwaves
Oh,
actually
dude.
have a quiet mode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
most
can
I
I
don't
just
fucking
know
don't
if
set
realize
that.
it.
it. I wasn't smart enough back then. I'd just stop it when it was at 1
Yes,
because I wouldn't
sir.
get the beat. I
Yeah.
would just fucking
Yep.
be there. I just yeah.
I
You
have
ever
it like
fuck
a
that shit
game.
up and then have it like get scared because someone's gonna walk out? He's like, like
No,
your heart jumps. You're
luckily,
like,
luckily, our microwave was one of them that as soon as you press the button, it stops the buzzer.
"Ooh, okay, yeah, mine
Oh
was not.
yeah.
Mine continued the beeps, so I had to. I was like, I
Yeah, mine
had
did
to
the same
stop it.
thing.
I
Zach and I had the
had.
same difficulty.
Yeah, I was I
That's
was trained to fucking
It,
I
it was like
learned
a
like
it
when
was
that
like
shit
a
was about to
game
go off.
though.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's like, am I gonna get caught this night? Who knows?
we'll find
Find
out on
out
the next
next
episode.
week.
We'll
Oh,
find
dude, I
out
remember the
in 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
gotcha.
Start.
Dude, I love the nights. Fucking, I'd just be gaming, right? Just doing my own thing, just screaming or whatever, and I'd fucking hear like footsteps. So I'm like, oh shit.
Quick, turn
But
off the
like,
TV.
yeah, I'd do that. But also, my house was haunted, and I would hear footsteps upstairs on the fucking.
Bro, no, no.
Yeah, I learned that like between the hours of 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., the footsteps could happen at any time between there, and it was fucked, dude. It was a crazy ass house, but a very fun time with ghosts and shit. Oh, and then eventually I moved upstairs, right? And my
Oh
room
no.
when I was outstairs was right at uh you fucking had the kitchen, right? And then there was this hallway all the way down the fucking hallway to the fucking left or sorry, to the right was my room. The fucking where you would hear the footsteps was down the fucking hallway to the like left bedroom. It was fucked. So like I would just hear that shit all night. Great times. Very fun time. I'd just
Fuck
be
that.
smoking weed with the ghosts and shit. I'd be like, be like, yo, brother, you gonna murder me
Yo.
tonight?
Hey, you wanna get zooted too?
Dude, yeah. I'm like, I've had some paranormal activities. Do you guys believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Like,
Um,
what's your guys' beliefs?
so
Um, go ahead.
Austin, you wanna go first or do you want me to?
So I believe I've told this story on the podcast before, but there was a time when I was playing like it was like hide and go seek in the dark with my sister, and I was seeking and I couldn't find her for, anything. So I just went over the light switch and I flicked it on and off real quick, and there was something that was like it was larger than my sister, and it was like curled up in a ball in the middle of the living room floor. So I was like, "What the fuck?" And I did it again. I flicked it on again, and it slowly started standing back up. and I started flicking the lights on and off like a strobe effect.
Why aren't you just turning the lights on at that point?
'Cause
I'm
I was
fucking
like,
seeing that
Why
once.
don't you just
bro,
straight up
I was
run?
like
Yeah,
7
I'm
years
seeing that.
old, okay?
I'm seeing that once. I'm turning the lights on and I'm going upstairs. Your sister's dead at that point. I'm
This
like,
was
bye.
at the base
Or
of the
straight up
stairs as well.
possessed.
So they start standing up, and I'm sitting here flicking the lights, and it like jumps at me, and I flicking the lights. I leave the lights on. I jump back in the corner. I'm like startled, and it disappears. I'm like, oh my god! And my sister's like, what the hell? You can't have the lights on. And I'm like, what the fuck?
See that shit?
Oh, I was terrified.
Yeah, I had some. Oh, you can go, Brad. I'll let
Yeah, I
you
was
do
gonna say
yours.
I got two different stories.
Hey, go ahead.
So
Rip.
when I lived with my parents, we had a third floor that was getting remodeled, so my brothers and I could all live up there. The uh the fun part with this now was that
Hmm.
we didn't know much of the prior history if anyone died in there or anything else like that. Well, come to find out, um, during that remodel, my aunt and my cousin went over there. There's no one in the house. Our dog passed away recently about then too, so there's no animals inside the house except for maybe
Oh
fish.
shit.
And the first thing they hear when they get in to the kitchen, which is like almost immediately, they hear footsteps up on the second and third floor. Both floors, no one's in there besides those two.
Hmm.
I was scared shitless too after hearing that
No.
because I
Yeah,
stayed up in that bedroom for years.
I've heard shit like that. What's your
Um,
other one?
so I used to work on a golf course at night, watering
Oh,
grass.
what the fuck?
This now, mind you, this is in the middle of nowhere in the country.
Yeah.
18-hole golf course just out there next to the lake. Um, as most people know, you start, and as you said before too, Zach, a lot of weird things happen between 2 and 4 a.m.
Dude, yeah. Shit gets weird at like the
I,
dawn hour.
there's also like a marsh in between half of the course too. There was
Mm-hmm.
a weird entity I saw down there. It looked like it was some kind of dress robe. It was the weirdest thing ever until I flashed my floodlights at it and it
Oh
disappeared.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's when I just booked it.
Understandable, man.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
If you see if you see something like that near Marsh, you just run.
Brad's
You
Brad's the
just
one
drive.
that survives the horror movies because he just leaves.
Because
Dude, yeah.
I played the logic card.
Hell yeah.
um,
Ah,
the other part of that, because there's not just one thing seen there. The other one was my grandmother.
okay.
She I saw her teeing off one night, and that was probably one of the weirdest experiences ever.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. That reminds me of like a similar thing with mine. So the room me and my brother
Oh,
stayed in. Oh yeah, go on.
I didn't mention the part. I didn't mention this part. My grandmother passed away 7 years after I saw that too.
God, dude. That's
What
fucked.
the?
Yeah, no. So a similar thing to that with a family member. The room that me and my brother stayed in, speaking of the house that we were at previously, my uncle died in. Uh
Oh,
like a
ooh,
few like probably like he didn't exactly die in the room per se, but it was his room and he did die in the house. So by compilation, I was sleeping in a dead man's room. And at one point, I don't remember fucking what, but I was just like laying down. And I swear to fucking God, it was like probably pretty late at night. I was like just laying down, probably fucking like getting ready for bed. And my bed, uh, for context, there was 3 brothers in this room, and we just had like these flat mats. They all just like went straight out on the floor and shit. And mine was the furthest towards the fucking right wall, and I could see the door frame. And now all I could see from this door frame was a fucking man standing there. A man with no head, just
Uh,
standing in the doorway. Yeah, and I'm like, wow. This is I'm like either I'm about to die right now or like some ghost is talking to me, but I'm just gonna I'm like I'm seeing this, I'm just staring at it, and I'm like I'm just gonna try to go to bed, man.
I'm just gonna roll over to the other side, ignore it.
I did. I was like, damn, man, I'm either gonna die or we going to bed.
bro.
Yeah, it was fucked, dude. I remember being so
Oh
scared
god.
later, like later nights, and nothing ever. I had never seen it later on, but I could hear the footsteps and
Oh
shit
my.
all the other times,
So
Oh.
okay, you
wild
brought
times.
Austin. You cold now, dude?
I
You
got
freaking
that.
me
I
out a
got
little bit.
the chills remembering something.
I did
So
too.
growing up, I lived in the my bedroom was the one facing the house, facing the front yard, and as the cars would drive by, the street light would cast the creepiest shadow. Oh,
Ooh. So
that that made me cringe. I was like, ugh.
Hell yeah.
so Zach, you talking about your little experience made me bring remind me of something else that happened too after the remodel got done. I think maybe a couple months after. I woke up one night out of a cold ass sleep, and like I looked behind me because I felt something weird, and there was a
Mhm.
body. So there's just a body standing there. It's like maybe 4 feet, 4.5 feet high.
That's what I'm saying.
Like what the hell? I
That's
put the covers
fucked.
over, call it a night.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what else am I supposed to do? It's like, I'm not gonna confront this fucking thing.
Yep. What am I gonna
He's
do?
vibing.
Nothing. That's what.
What? Am I gonna punch a fucking ghost? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure. Let's try that. See what happens.
Ah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to fucking die. But, yeah,
Casper, homie, if that's
ghost.
you, please don't.
Yeah, ghost very pog. Definitely real. But no way to prove it. And that's what I love about it. Like everybody has
Yep.
some sort of experience with a ghost or some shit.
Ghost Adventures is the biggest one too. That
Oh
was
yeah,
that was the
dude.
craziest one.
True. Do you guys ever fuck with a Ouija board?
No.
Nope.
I don't like to die.
Dude, my cousin was obsessed with like black magic and shit like that for a while. And like in like early middle school and shit, we did like the Ouija board at like a cemetery. And one of the first times we did it, right? There's no wind. We had these candles set up, just fucking all lit up and shit. No wind. We're like, all right, is anybody there? You know, ask the shit, do all the shit. About like 15 minutes in, this fucking we just like I don't remember what was asked or whatever, but this big fucking gust of wind just fucking blows everything the fuck out. Just fucking all the fucking candles and shit. And all we can see from we're in this graveyard, right? And past the graveyard is just
Dude.
tree lining and shit. Just fucking forest and shit. All we see are these fucking red eyes just fucking popping out, just fucking out of fucking nowhere, fucking everywhere and shit. It's like, yo, we gotta fucking go.
All right,
Funny
we
enough,
out. See you.
Yeah.
yeah, on the way
That's a
back,
Zach.
we had to walk past a pet cemetery that's pretty goddamn haunted as well. Yeah, dude, my house was cursed. It had all the elements of like a, just a fucking perfect horror movie.
It was built on top of a cemetery.
Oh,
Poltergeist.
An Indian burial ground. And just like an Indian burial ground, we're burying this episode into the ground.
Next time.
Yes, sir.
Just wake the trash. We're not
Wait.
saying.
Wait, do you
Nope.
bury your trash?
Huh? No,
Depends
I
on who you're
burn my
talking to.
trash.
Ah, yes. The trash burn pit.
Yeah, I burn it and then I also specifically throw it into the ocean.
Yes,
Fuck
sir.
turtles. Anyway, thank you guys for another banging episode of the Small Member Squad podcast. Make sure to fucking check out all our shit down below and to like and subscribe.
Please.
Deuces, bye-bye,
See ya.
bitch.
Please.